Back. I'll just open up the charts. I'm gonna go through. Alright, why is Razor in the screen? I'm gonna go through how I chart, show you how I find my biases. Alright, let's see. So 4 hour. There's a fair value gap on a 4 hour. This one just got inversed, as you see right there. I'm not gonna mark it just because it just got inversed. So, but we do have this one up here. And then after that, this one up here. And then this is our weekly open gap down here. This is where liquidity seems to target. Now that I did that, I'm gonna go to 15 minute. See if I can find anything closer relatively. Just throw this right there. Boom. That's the weekly open gap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Alright, as you can see, it's been pretty bullish since yesterday at Asia session. We got a few fair value gaps that look like they're gonna try and fight this. This one, I'll leave it. I think I'm good with those. You know, there's one more. It's better to mark them out because you know where price is gonna go instead of having to guess. And the 4 hour one, I was gonna take it down back to this 15 minute just because it's a little better, a little easier to look at. We see this 4 hour one held up earlier. Look at that triple top. Alright, so now go back down to the 1 minute. And we're just gonna wait for an entry. It does kind of look bearish to me just because of how much liquidity is on this downside. So there's another fair value gap on the 1 minute right here. It's been substantial in this bullish bounce. Alright, so now we got all these, and it might look like a lot, but it's not, I promise, because look at these gaps. This is where you want price to go, where you want price to aim. I do see it bouncing up here somewhere, maybe making a triple top, then sweeping down to this area where it's been bouncing. Yeah, there's no, I mean, the only gap is the one we have marked. Just a bunch of tops right here since market open. Let's see if it wants to break through that right now. If not, we're going to take that short down into this liquidity and then target it to this weekly open gap down there. But yeah, let's see. I'll come back when it starts moving. Till then, I'm just speed this all up. Alright, boys, we're back. Market's about to open. Let's check it out. Found the fair value gap that's bouncing off of. It's an inverse bearish. I do expect a bearish market open right here. Let me see. Actually, might be bullish just because it swept this liquidity right here. Yeah, it's gonna come up. If it sweeps this one, I'm going in. Oh shit, I didn't have my things set in place. That almost was dangerous. But you know, there we are. Bam, 900 bucks, just like that. That was kind of crazy, kind of easy. Let me put my risk settings. Here's a little insight for you. If you've never seen this before, bam. Then we can go ahead and reset. And we're back. Kind of put my TP too low, huh? So it did stop me out really early. But that trade was an example of the fair value gaps. You see market open. I waited for it to come down and sweep this liquidity. Had my stop loss just below here, below the previous lows. Had my TP at the previous highs, and it just ripped through it. I could have made a few thousand, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Some money's better than no money. It's gonna hit the top of this 15 minute. Let's see. I'm interested how it's gonna play out. Let's see. I'm not gonna rush anything now because I do have 900 in the bank, you know, but I'm not scared to make a little more. So let's see how it goes. It might come back down and sweep this fair value gap. I mean, why it would do that, I don't know. But we do have the next upside liquidity is very far away, so I did not expect it to be reaching so early. Just because the next upside is all the way up here. Now we got this little gap right here we can count, I guess. Then we got these, and this one up here is going to be deadly just because it's the last one, and it's an overlaid 15 minute into the 4 hour. That one's going to be very reactive, so I do expect it to kind of shift when it gets up there. But you know, we'll see if it even does when I go that way, as it's creating a double top right here. I think I'm going to go bullish. Let's see, bro. I left mom, and I just got liquidity swept, but it happens. I was waiting for that bounce like that. A little impatient. Now it's gonna come back down and get in this new gap on the 1 minute. I'll mark it out so you see what I'm talking about. It's gonna come back down here once it hits the top. I might just have to go and scalp that. Yep. Let's see. Just because it needs a little extra liquidity boost before it heads up. I left my home, I left my home. expected to create a double top right here. Just before it breaks through the 15-minute, it does a little bit of antics, you know. There it is. Ooh, didn't want to stay. Okay, it's faking out. There it is. There it goes. And then I expected once it hits this new gap to just go and shoot up. I'll just cut it right there, just because I didn't like the movement. But still profit. You still saw what I'm talking about, where it shoots down after clearing the top. Oh, we're on the 15-minute. Oops. Bam. See I would still be in it, and I still would win, but I'm just a little scared. I do expect it to either come down and fill this entire fair value gap, or come sweep this one, just because it just did a bullish sweep. Let's take that. Yo. It just did a bullish sweep, and yeah, I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done sweeping, just because it has a really long way to go before the next top side liquidity or buy side liquidity, and to do that off of one candle is kind of crazy. Never mind. Alright, double A trading, I'm back. I like this long right here. I took it off the retrace after that wick up. It did create a new gap, but I do expect it to be very bullish. It's not showing any sort of bearishness. Have it towards the next area of liquidity. Just a little short, just in case it doesn't go. But yeah, this is basically just what I'm my last trade of the day. If it doesn't go, then I just close out. It'll be up like 200 if I just smooth stop. But if not, it goes, and I end the day with 3 bands. So yeah, I'm gonna just shut my mouth and let it play out. It is showing a little bit of pushback, but I'm not scared, because even if this goes the other way, I close with 500, and I close the day off. But if it goes my way, I win 2,500. So no risk trade, best kind of trades. Just pure bullish candles coming out. What more can you ask for? Literally. Check me out. Boom. Easy bread. Ooh, big drawback. But yeah, just gonna wait it out still. Come back when it either hits my break even or hits my price target. So yeah. Alright, I went ahead and cut it there just because I gotta go to class, but it probably would hit my TP. Lockout, 1,500 on the day, can't be mad at it. God bless, look at it going to hit my TP, nice. Anyways, I took that trade off the bearishness, the continuation of the bullish candle right here. And yeah, look at what hit my TP right there, bam. But anyways, don't be greedy, it's all good. Money in the pocket is better than money on the table, I'll tell you that. Because I would have left it, it could sweep down right now and just clear me out, but not anymore, because I have it all in my bank. So yeah, we're good. Another day, another dollar. Market is closed tomorrow. And yeah, God bless Matty Kowalski. Go ahead and go into that tonight for me. Yeah, peace out.
Bien bonito, vean. Así, a toda la gente de las diferentes estaciones radiales del Ecuador. Así también para la gente en todo el globo terráqueo, en los Estados Unidos, en España, Canadá.